Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin, and today we're going to explore how the web development has evolved over the years. Where are we now and where we might be heading to? Let's start from the beginning. Do you remember the era of multi-page applications? Every time user interacted with the website, the server would send an entirely new page and the browser would just reload it completely. This approach had its challenges. It could be slow and often resulted in less than a smooth user experience. Back then, web developers were true generalists. They handled both the front end and the back end part of the application. Popular server-side technologies like PHP, Ruby on Rails, and ASP.NET were used to generate HTML code on the server side and send it to the browser. But as web technologies advanced, the user's demands increased. New solutions were needed. Users wanted interactive interfaces without the constant waiting and page reload. This is where the single-page applications, or SPAs, came into play. Frameworks like Backbone.js and AngularJS emerged, allowing developers to create even more dynamic and responsive web applications. These SPAs reduced the load on the servers and provided better interactivity through JavaScript. No longer did the users have to wait for a new page to load every single time. And this shift led to a division in the web development world. The roles of front-end and the back-end developers became more distinct. Front-end developers specialized in creating user interfaces, working with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and interacting with APIs. Back-end developers, on the other hand, focused more on data processing, application business logic, working with databases, and creating server APIs. And as we entered the era of React, Angular 2, Vue, and other web frameworks, things became even more sophisticated. Instead of just creating simple forms and lists, developers now had to deal with JavaScript routing, state management, browser APIs, data mapping, and more. We started to complicate things that were once simple. And this new approach, while powerful, brought its own challenges. Communication between front-end and the back-end teams became even more difficult. There were clear divergences in understanding and knowledge between the two sides. Work was often duplicated, with similar operations being performed on the front end and the back end. Debugging and testing became more complex, development time and cost increased, and new challenges around SEO. But now, we're seeing another shift in the web development world. There's a move back towards server-based application development, but with a modern twist. Frameworks like NextJS, Nuxt, Django, and Laravel with PHP are gaining popularity. These frameworks are addressing the very same challenges that came with the SPA approach. They're simplifying communication between the front end and back end, speeding up development cycles, making testing and debugging easier, and improving SEO. Now, let's talk about a significant shift that's happening in the industry. In our rapidly evolving tech landscape, we're seeing the traditional role of the front-end developer becoming increasingly obsolete. This change is reshaping the entire field of web development. Many developers who once specialized purely in front-end development are finding themselves at a crossroad. Some are transitioning into design roles, leveraging their coding skills to create visually compelling and user-friendly interfaces. These professionals are bridging the gap between design and development, creating more cohesive and efficient workflows. On the other side, many front-end developers are expanding their expertise in encompassing the back-end development. They're evolving into full-stack developers armed with robust understanding of both client-side and server-side technologies. This transition allows them to oversee the entire project from start to finish, providing a more holistic approach to web development. As a result of these shifts, the distinct category of front-end developer is starting to fade away. In its place, we're seeing a rise of new era of versatile, multi-skilled tech professionals. These individuals can adapt to various roles and responsibilities, making them incredibly valuable in today's fast-paced tech industry. This trend aligns with what we discussed earlier about the increasing demand for full-stack developer. Businesses are increasingly looking for professionals who can handle all aspects of web development, from designing user interfaces to managing databases and everything between. So, what does this mean for you if you're currently a front-end developer? It is time to seriously consider expanding your skill set. While there will be a place for specialized skills in complex applications, the trend is clearly moving towards versatile and multifaceted roles. If you're passionate about the visual and interactive aspects of web development, consider deepening your skills in design. Learn about the user experience principles, dive into advanced CSS techniques, and explore tools for creating engaging animations and interactions. This could set you on a path to becoming a valuable UI/UX developer, bridging the gap between design and development. On the other hand, if you're intrigued with the logic and functionalities behind the web application, start exploring backend technologies. Learn about databases, server-side languages, and API development. This path could lead you to become a full-stack developer capable of handling all aspects of web application development. But remember, the key to success in this evolving landscape is adaptability. Stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. The line between different roles in web application are kind of blurring, so those who can adapt and expand their skills will be best positioned for success. So yeah, all I'm saying is the web development landscape is always evolving and quick. We're seeing the pendulum swing from server-side rendering to client-side SPAs, and now it's swinging back to hybrid approach that combines the best of both worlds. At the same time, we're seeing a transformation in developer roles with an increasing emphasis on versatility and full-stack skills. These changes may seem daunting, but they also present exciting opportunities. As the distinct role of front-end developer fades away, it's giving rise to a new generation of multi-skilled tech professionals who can tackle a wide range of challenges in web development. And that's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like the video. And if you like my content, subscribe for more. And see you on the next video. All right? Bye.
In my mind from dawn till night, chasing that bag, gotta get it tight. Robin's in the zone, working till it's right. Fresh lines, clean design, cash flow in sight.